works with audio. Hello, everyone. This is PandaBeastMode, and I'm joined today by MrBaggins.
Well, hello.
So this is IGL Satellite 2025. This is round 4, and the mission is Firefight. Today with us we have Lobo with Hassassin Bahram against Sneaky Snake with military orders.
Well, it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's a really thematic matchup between Assassins and the Knights. So Sneaky Snake won the Lieutenant role, and I guess he has seen some versions of Lobo's previous list before, because even though this is Firefight, he chose Deployment, and then Lobo obviously goes first.
Yeah, it's a somewhat of a bold move, I think, in Firefight to say that you're going, or rather taking into account that you can go second. But on the other hand, I think if you consider the offensive capabilities of Hassassin Bahram, when you think of things like McMurder or Fides, you're probably not as worried if you're playing military orders.
Yeah, I think it was probably a good decision by Sneaky Snake. So I think Lobo is beginning to be ready with his deployment. We can start from the left and go over what he has. So there are a couple of common markers there, which are probably EM mines from Shuya. At least that would be my guess.
Yeah.
And one mine's here in the back because this is Firefight and any AD troops can come from the back, although the AD game of military orders is not that strong, but there still might be a Crusader there.
Yeah.
Then we have a Ghazi Mutavia with chain rifle and jammer. On the building here we have a Gulam and a missile bot. Then we have a Rafik remote quite far up here. Then there is a two barrage up here. They're probably going to be in a Harris with this Gulam. And we have another Gulam back here.
Yeah.
And then we're seeing an Asavira back here and two more common markers. Also probably mines, mines from Shuya.
Some of the most
and even though this Gulam in the back looks like it's probably the lieutenant, it can also be the one in the front. Because if the Gulam is going to stay there, it's just there to create a link with the barrage, and then the barrage can move up if they want by themselves. Still being pure.
It could also be the. It could also be the Asavira, right?
Yes, that's also possible.
Yeah.
I mean, they are more resilient than Gulams, and if you don't plan on using them that offensively, it's probably fine to take one of them as a lieutenant in Firefight.
Yeah, that also makes sense. Yeah, it depends like how Lobo has designed his lists. I think they have 6 missions in this tournament and 2 lists, so it is possible that he has, if he hadn't felt the need to design his list for any other mission specifically, he might have just one version where the Asavira is the lieutenant.
Yeah. So if I'm counting correctly, then I would think that the yellow sandish color is his second combat group, and it has the 2 Gulams, the 2 Barits, and 1 Mutawia, which would make 5 orders in that group. And on the table, he has in the first combat group currently the other combat group, so to speak, the Asavira, the guided missile bot, the Rafik, and 1 more Ghazi Mutawia.
Yes, and the common markers or Shuyas.
Yes, that's right. If they are those, they are not auto generating, right?
Yes. So there are not that many orders for Lobo's first turn. Of course, he has the reserve model left. He also brings McMurrow.
Yeah. He's not done deploying it. Sorry, I already thought that he was done deploying. Yeah, sure. McMurder, great choice in any mission where you have to go kill stuff.
Yeah.
He's not as blessed as other models are because he only has martial arts level 2, and he does not get that so much needed special die on his CC attacks. But I mean, still, he's still a pretty good fighter.
Yeah, he's still okay. And yeah, to be honest, I think Mac Murrow is not nearly as good as it was in N4.
Yes.
But it's still a model that Hassassin's kinda need because they don't have anything similar to Mark Murrow. Model
Yeah.
who can just go up fast and you can throw at your enemy if they're all keeping their heads down. And if the enemy is not keeping their heads down, Assassins have solutions for that as well, that we will probably see.
Yeah, I'm guessing. So just by the lack of models that we're currently seeing, I'm assuming that there will be, beside the two Shujays that we apparently have, we're going to see at least one IR.
Yeah, probably two IRs.
Yeah.
And Lobo might even leave one of them in reserve to see where Sneaky Snake puts up his arrow models, so he can just with one order can do a triangulated surprise attack.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we were talking about before we started the stream. We were talking about the link team changes, right? And
Yeah.
I think that losing this capability of ignoring the surprise attack is a big game changer for the new IR.
Yes. Although now some models have the combat instinct skill. I just quickly checked that in the middle of the orders, only Blackfriars and Kyle Hawkins has combat instinct that negates the -6 surprise attack from IR. Although a Blackfriar is a potential arrow model.
The way it's worded is you place
Does
your
not
models,
look like he brought one though.
and then you check for a zone of control if you're trying to make a
So that's Lobo's deployment done.
But like, I don't.
So I'll just quickly check again his.
Like, I'm gonna put this guy here. I'm gonna put this guy here, and then. How far are they?
Yeah.
So if those two are Shujays, then we have, including the Shujays, 11 models deployed. So there's a lot of hidden deployment going on. He also spent a command token already, so I'm assuming that he's withholding 2 models.
Yeah. Or maybe that was Speedball. I don't know. Or is Speedball taken later?
I think Speedball is taken later.
Yeah, after deployment.
Yeah, after the deployment is done.
Okay, so probably Lobo is holding back 2 models in that case.
Oh my god, this list is already so interesting. I'm seeing a Knight of Santiago duo. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's cool.
So 3 Teutonic Knights, which are not that great anymore because they do not, or they are impetuous and have only limited cover even in Link, but they're still good models. It's just a bit harder for them to win face-to-face rolls.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and additionally, it's quotation marks just a Spitfire, right? So in certain situations when trying to get through armor, not as relevant here because no armor on the table yet. Spitfire is a bit lackluster sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, now so many models have AP Spitfires or AP HMGs.
Yes.
That it's always feels a bit lackluster if you have just a normal Spitfire.
And I mean, also like other guns, you know, it's on the last tournament, I spent, I don't know, 3 or 4 orders shooting with the Mukhtar through smoke at Phoenix. And the bastard just refused to die, because at the end of the day, you have a damage, so a PS7 gun shooting at someone with armor 2 in cover. So that's a PS of 12 in total. That quickly gets a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, that actually happens quite often, that you're trying to shoot something with Red Fury, that when you win face to face every time, but just don't manage to kill a target.
Yeah. Okay, we also get a Raven Eye and his trusty EM mine. So from what I'm currently seeing, I'm guessing that the Knight of Santiago must be his lieutenant, right?
I think Teutonic Knights can be lieutenant as well, but this is a specialist and it's a team bot, so yeah, they cannot be lieutenants.
Exactly, those two can't. And
yeah. Of course, he might bring his lieutenant from reserve as well.
Yeah, sure. That's also true.
Okay, cool.
It's really defensive deployment by Sneaky Snake. So even though there's a 16-inch deployment zone,
Yeah.
basically everything is on the last 8 inches of that deployment zone.
Yeah,
and even Warcore is deployed really conservatively in the back.
Yeah, and then one in reserve.
I mean, I think it's a very dense, closed map, right? You have, from Sneaky Snake's perspective on the left-hand side, you have some possibilities for longer fire lanes.
Well,
but at the end of the day, that favors Bahram, I think, right?
So they go through like any sort of TI.
Yeah, basically if the table is really crowded and it's hard to find fire lanes, that should favor the side who is shooting less and doing more like CC or close ranged things. Something like McMurrow. But on the other hand, military orders are also okay in CC. They also have good short range weapons as well. I think you can also find some quite long fire lanes from the roofs of the buildings.
Yeah.
And of course, one of Lobo's possible attack vectors is the pitcher game from the bodies.
Yeah.
But when the table is so crowded, it actually can be more difficult to shoot pitchers because you don't see the areas where you want to land those pitchers in. And I think that's one reason why there's one bodied up on the roof where he has a bit more visibility.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he could step on he can just vault up on those crates that he's lying beside, and there's a lot of stuff that he's able to see.
Yeah. Yeah, then he can easily land a pitcher close to the Teutonic Knights, for example.
Yes, Teutonic Knights is one thing, and also while vaulting, he's pretty safe from the Teuton who's currently deployed on aero duty.
Yeah.
But I think he can also get a really good line on the Santiago killer hacker.
Yeah, I think at least the killer hacker should be easily reachable. The Spitfire is a bit more difficult because it's so far back. But yeah, he can land a pitcher on the roof next to the Knight of Santiago, for example.
I think he can even go, like, if he vaults on those crates, he can shoot a direct line into the building in front of the Teutonic Knights. And I'm pretty sure that he can hit the right the right corner of the building, or almost, from that perspective. And that's pretty much within 8 of the Knight of Santiago. So, if he chooses to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he can actually vault on top of the like higher crates.
Yeah. Yeah, because your half your base must be supported from yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'm not actually even sure how the IGL clarifications on vaultings work right now. But yeah, anyway, he should be able to get the picture
Okay.
close to Santiago Killer
Yes,
Hacker.
isn't he?
Which one?
Plutonic Spectre.
Also, one interesting thing about
Yeah.
Lobo's
I
list,
think they removed the non-inside.
if we expect there are two Shuyas
It's not
and
on the model. That's
two IRs, is that there are
yeah.
a lot of specialists in Lobo's list. Two
Yes.
Barrage, the Shuyas, the IRs, the Rafik.
Yeah.
So it should be, as long as the game is quite close, it should be quite easy for Sneaky Snake to get ahead in specialist skills.
Yeah, that's true.
Although Sneaky Snake also has a fair amount of specialists himself. There's the Santiago Killer Hacker, there's Tech B, Curator, Specialist Teutonic Knight, and Raven Eye. So there's already 5 specialists.
And the Walker.
Oh yeah, Worker too.
Right, in ITS 62, Walkers are specialists. So
yeah, so actually, yeah, I'll take my words back. Sneaky Snake also has 6 specialists in his list.
Yeah.
Although Lobo is probably going to have. Okay, so reserves from Lobo. There are going to be 3 IRs.
Yes. He's deploying them directly on the table, which is of course great because you then get the order.
Yeah, this is actually really good choice by Lobo to deploy. I assume he's deploying one of the IRs on the table to provide the order, and the other one is probably going to stay hidden.
Yeah.
It is a Crux Knight.
And this IR here is also really annoying arrow piece because they have emitters.
Yes.
Which the knights don't like.
Yeah.
And he has no idea which one is the real one.
And the engineer doesn't have a helper bot.
Right
so it would have to walk to get them out of the out of those states.
Yeah.
They're all numbered 1, 2, 3.
But here we see one of the reasons to play MO, the Crux Knight. Team Crux Father Knight, if I saw that correctly.
Do you mean the one that is a silhouette now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't manage to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, because that is a wildcard, and that can just join the Teuton Knights link and then benefit from the special die, which will give it 2 special dice when shooting.
Yeah.
I just love that guy. That guy is just absolutely great.
Yeah,
Which
he's
profile
great.
is it? Yeah,
although
marksman, yeah.
I'm a bit worried about those Hassassin pictures. Now there are 4 heavy infantry guys close to each other here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for me. He's going to be standing.
Or just the one of the IRs just directly taking the guy out.
Yeah, it's also possible that one of the IRs just
SMG will be
takes the guy out. First shooting with E-meter and then probably with the AP rifle.
Shame. I really would love to see the Crux Knight do some heavy lifting.
Yeah. By the way, all of the Teutonic Knights are standing up.
Yeah.
And I've got a duo of Santiago's, and the Spitty will be the link leader, and then I have a duo with the Curator and the Curator.
So no impersonator, right? On Lobo's side. Or did I miss anything?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's it for me.
Interesting. So while I think that Fides have gotten a lot worse in Ad 5, Al-Jaber is still a pretty good.
I always forget. Are you
still a pretty good pick, I think.
I think he is probably a bit too expensive.
doesn't really
And
say. The way I've always played it is when you
there's
spend your command token.
always like so many ways to
So for me, as the
like
first player,
counter
I would spend my command
impersonators.
token early on to hold back
Like
a
if you
second
have
level, so that's why I
like
declare speedball.
peripherals or
And if I'm a
something like
player
that.
after
Well, at
all the
least for
counters
many
generated, and
factions,
I'm deciding whether to put
they
my
can
guys
be
into pressing fire
countered
or
quite
orders,
effectively.
that's also when I would spend it. But I don't know if
True.
it's actually
He has gotten a lot better though through gaining climbing plus.
Yeah, although climbing plus is quite poor now in N5.
So
Yes, that is generally speaking true. I think that IGL is still one of those corner pieces, like not corner pieces, but edge cases that can still benefit from it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that IGL is bad.
so.
I will.
Well, personally, I think he's
Okay.
probably a bit too
Best of luck to
expensive
you, sir.
for what he
You too.
brings in most cases, but
So let's see, Impetuous.
also I haven't really tried him that often.
Impetuous on
I mean,
McMurdo.
if you can take for just a couple of points less, you probably most of the times will take McMurdo, right?
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah.
So there's
Walk
that.
over it, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
we are now on Lobo's first turn. McMurrow is, I think, using the Impetuous order.
So now I'm really excited to see, because I think this is exactly what I'm always worried about, that you just don't have that many orders when you're doing a first strike as a Hassassin player nowadays. So I'm really excited to see how Lobo manages to do that, or what Lobo manages to do.
Yeah.
Ghazi. This is this guy right here. He's gonna
Yeah, McMurrow is actually taller than those crates, so he can just vault over them.
Oh wow.
Arrows.
Oh, there's one Ghazi who goes first.
So during the when counting the orders, the two mines, the two sets of mines, both appear to be Shujays.
Yeah.
Because you can fake them out with Farza and Mine Layer if you don't have the points for Shujay, for example, and you don't want to take a knight here, which would also be two camel markers. But the order count suggests that they are both Shujays.
Yeah.
Because the orders.
Spend order in group 1. I'll activate.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, there goes.
Okay, so a picture.
That's for arrows.
Yep. I'll reveal a Trinitarian sniper.
Ooh, this is interesting.
Here.
Wow.
We actually didn't discuss that much about Sneaky Snake's deployment, but at some point I was thinking that there are not that many models visible.
Yeah.
And was expecting if there are any Trinitarians.
DA.
Ooh, I think Trinitarian hits.
Yeah, that is a very nice call. And down is the Barit. That's huge. That is actually really, really cool.
Actually, I think he's dead.
Oh, because I don't have cover because of the...
That was a really, really good call. Nice.
Oh, I did not mean to grab the Ghazi.
And that's already the first specialist down.
Yeah, I think Lobo tried to dodge, if I heard right.
Yeah.
So there are no Peachers down now. And another bad thing is that there are no link bonuses for Peachers anymore.
Yes, you would have to get both Gulams up there.
IR number 1 is the real one?
Yeah. Okay, so now we see IR in action.
Yes.
Okay. So Trinitarian will probably die now.
Wait, sorry.
Yes. That's probably what's going to happen. I mean, he's going to have burst 4 on 13s versus 1 12, I think, for the Trinitarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can always lucky crit here, but
yeah,
IGL is playing with IGL is playing with true line of fire, right? So you can shoot through windows and buildings here, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Even though now there's just a straight line, not even to anything. What is happening?
I declare a triangulated fire, right?
What happened?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Oh, another Trinitarian who sees the IR.
I
And
think at all. Like,
so
you
it's
come
entire order
back from
skill.
where I am.
Yes, exactly.
So
So he's
Oh
getting
yeah,
a free shot.
I think I
yeah,
see.
so the
I
IR
don't think I see enough for it to be valid.
IR cannot split its
Well,
burst.
now you know.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay,
I'll be
they
on
judged that
-6.
it
I'll just
doesn't see, which actually I think is incorrect. I think
use
there
my
was
rifle.
it was really visible from behind the
Yeah.
crate.
2 hits.
Yeah, I would argue.
5 beats your 2.
Okay, but
Okay,
it's only one hit.
Only one save.
12 goes
So
through.
it can survive
And you ignore
if he's lucky.
Your 5.
Because it's only damage 7.
Your 5 fails. Your physique.
So he
surprise
has 7, 8, 11. So it's more than 50% chance that he
right,
stays alive.
Oh, I forgot that. I should just shot. Cool. So actually, I'm PH 11, so crit.
It says 10
What
on
did
your
he
log.
dodge? I'm confused.
I guess this.
Oh, he apparently declared a dodge.
Why did he dodge?
Is 11.
I don't know.
While
And now they're having
shooting...
a discussion
Yeah.
about because I just heard him say that he's
I
physics
mean,
11, so that's a crit.
Yeah.
They have PH 11.
It is actually PH 11
Yeah,
in the army. There's a mistake in the model, so that actually is a crit.
I guess they changed that.
Wow.
That's insanely lucky.
Yes.
That's crazy.
For Sneaky Snake.
Cool. I will dodge prone.
Okay.
Wow. Not only did he kill the Barit, he managed to get out scot-free.
Yeah.
All of that one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the odds were so much in IR's favor in that one.
Yes. Wow,
I
okay.
can't imagine a worse way to start this game.
Yes, exactly. Lobo just said it's probably the worst way to start this game.
Yeah.
I mean, on the plus end side, he knows that there's another Trinitarian, and unfortunately, he already knows where it is.
Yeah. Of course, he cannot do anything about it right now.
But yes, he cannot do anything about it because it's still in. Oh, okay. Let's see what he manages to bring up. I think he's still going. So he spent an order on the other Barit, the main Barit.
Yeah.
And he's going, I think, for the next pitcher.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, it was the killer hacker who died.
Yeah.
So Lobo definitely made the right call to.
Sorry, where did you move?
Could also
put the
be
killer hacker
like
on
that
top of the
here. I don't
building.
think you can see me, but, like, I'm not gonna walk in.
Could also be the Barit who's the lieutenant.
Yeah.
I doubt that that it is,
Yeah,
but
I think you're good.
Yeah, I don't think that makes any sense to use Barit as lieutenant, although it is possible lieutenant.
I'll move forward here, and I'll shoot a repeater.
yeah.
Just as a
Repeater.
reminder, these guys do have a tin.
And now BS12 coming to play. Let's see if he manages to land that one.
Yeah,
Make sure I can see that. Yes, I can.
that's a pretty good spot for a pitcher.
Right there.
Now, if he lands it, does he try to GML those knights or just isolate them?
Another order.
So that is a good question because is guided still good,
Come back 4 inches.
right?
Here.
Guidance is still okay, but it's not so good against high armor multi-wood models.
Yeah.
And then again, I think that's, I don't know
So
which one that is.
9 is good.
Wow.
Oh, Lobo is getting really unlucky.
Okay.
That's great.
Well, the pitcher is
I
down,
mean-
but nothing else has
That's
worked so
tough.
far.
Do it again. Go pro. Do the other.
Okay, again, 2
I
good
think this
rolls.
is the last regular order from Lobo.
Yeah.
8 again. So 1 save.
1 save on the. But I think he passes, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Are you talking about -3 or -6?
-3.
Okay, so 88 for now.
And now it comes into play. So I was just thinking, why is this 13 not a hit? But it's in a link with Triton Knight, who has the tin bot, right?
What's the damage?
Oh, yes, true.
PS4.
So there's that.
So
Right.
Nice.
I'm BTS 6.
You're BTS 6, yeah. So it becomes 3 and plus 3.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think he was trying to Oblivion the Crux Knight.
Yeah.
Just
So-
got PS4.
Yeah. I think it makes sense.
I'm just gonna get
Yeah.
this game.
If you would have the orders, you could still be like, okay, I'm gonna Oblivion you first, and then gonna guided missile you. But that's a lot of orders. Now that I'm saying it out loud, so it's probably not that worth.
One more.
Yeah.
And I will,
The missile bot, of course, is in the second group, so if he manages to spotlight the knight, but then there's a team bot, so it's quite tricky to actually
So he flipped an
Managed.
order.
Fail.
Reset failed. So one save. And
That probably
What's
fails.
the damage on Spotlight?
Oh my god, you just made it.
What?
Because your
what's-
BTS5 AP, so your BTS6 -3 +3 for the firewall is that's literally exactly what you needed.
wow, okay.
Okay, so I
Just
guess
passed.
What's the damage?
I guess
That
that
was a
was
sp-
a
this must
spotlight, yeah.
spotlight then.
Needed
And
an
he
alert.
just
Yeah,
passes.
I needed one.
I think his way of thinking there was exactly what you said, right? Because his guided missile bot is in group 2.
Yeah.
So he's probably was planning on then having the possibility to also shoot at him. I mean, just isolating him, he has the engineer kind of nearby, right? So
Relatively close. But
Yeah.
still, I think it would take the engineer at least 3 orders, maybe even 4 orders to touch the knight.
yeah.
And it's with 12 engineers, so it might take a good 2 or 3 orders to actually get the knight back
Time to
online.
go to the forums.
So you're saying he should be lucky that he does not kill the knight by accident.
Yeah.
I mean, he can just get rid of the repeater by using either the Raven Eye or the Trinitarian. And his turn. Okay, so what does Lobo have left in his other group?
There's Asavira, Rafik, Misalbot. Of course, the Misalbot can't really be used right now.
So 6.
So he's using the Rafik to go ahead.
Yeah.
4.
So plan is probably to place it somewhere and use it as a mobile repeater.
I'm assuming no arrows.
That is possible. He might also take something for the panoply.
Move 4 inches to touch it.
Oh yeah, sure. There's panoplies. Yeah, forgot
Yeah.
about those.
2 inches.
They don't get a attack awareness one, do they?
No, they do not.
I just
Push the button.
that the link between the curator and the order sergeant with the heavy rocket launcher is
Yeah.
a pure link,
Yeah, I don't.
or rather a level 2 link, because the curator does have the label order sergeant, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so now
Because
Lobo spends his last regular order. I think he's thinking about whether to
Well,
touch
you know,
the panoply
whatever,
again,
is what it is.
Yeah.
and he decides that he is not going to. He wants to keep the
4.7.
Rafik alive.
3.
Yeah.
And then another.
I think it's a worthwhile call.
Yeah.
I mean, the point at which he ends up now, if he goes back to that box,
Back to 1.3. And then coming 5.
the crooks can easily get him. Okay, yeah, that's probably a better spot. Wow, that was a horrible turn for Lobo.
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn, man.
Yeah.
I think about everything that could have gone wrong.
Yeah, the only
Did
thing
go
that
wrong.
worked was that he managed to land the pitcher, but that's like the only roll that he actually made, or that
Yeah.
was, or with which something happened,
Yeah.
which was positive for Lobo. That actually is gonna,
So
it's gonna be a bit tricky to clear that repeater for Sneaky Snake, I think, because he cannot activate the night link to do that.
So could he
cool.
just go peek out with the Raven Eye?
There are
Is
no
it-
windows. You would need to like move back
Yeah.
here. Maybe the Trinitarian is out of 8 inches, but it's gonna be really close. It's actually probably within 8.
I mean, if things go really bad, the Trinitarian could always reset.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
the Trinitarian is in group 2,
Yeah,
and
actually
I
one.
don't think there's much that he wants to do with group 2 now that I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Actually,
so
one thing that Trinitarian really
first
wants to do
order,
is shoot the
I'm
IR,
just
who is
going
still
to
standing up.
Activate the
Yeah, sure.
Raven Eye.
Yeah, he's using the Raven Eye to clear the
Plus
repeater.
reactions.
Am I within 8 inches?
I think he's within 8 for sure.
Yeah.
So I'll spotlight you.
I'll just deactivate.
And Raven Eye is also a specialist, so
Deactivate.
Of course. Does the Raven Eye have a deactivator?
oh, deactivator.
I think.
Wow.
that-
Okay, nice.
But
I
Raven-
literally
Raven-
learned that yesterday. That now works.
Spotlight.
this is actually the first time ever that I've seen deactivator used.
Oh, nice.
Yes. True. Same for me. It's
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, that's actually a really good feature by Lobo, because even though it was in the end quite easy for Sneaky Snake to remove it, there's now a specialist operative that is targeted, and Lobo has the missile bot.
yeah.
So it should
It
be
would,
pretty.
yeah.
So Raven either needs to
Okay,
reset
kill you,
on
and
10s,
then-
or it will die on Lobo's turn.
Yeah.
First regular order, or
So how long ago did you update these 3D models? Because now I gotta wonder how many of your stats are actually accurate,
Okay.
and how many of them are.
so I updated them. Well, I built this list like at the very beginning of N5 when the
So deactivator
profile
also
was
has like a
updated,
range
so I
profile which you can
updated
use to
them.
deactivate mines and whatnot, right?
They should. I mean, they're all.
Actually,
Okay.
I don't even know what deactivator can do.
Different.
it has always felt so useless, so I haven't really bothered to check.
Yeah, it can only be so in N4 it was that you could make a unit line of fire to the target, and you
Yeah.
could make an attack roll against it, and you can deactivate any deployable weapons. And it always felt kind of
so,
useless because it has a
regular
+6 range
order
band
on the
in 8 inches or lower. And I mean, why would you use a deactivator to deactivate a mine when you are within 8 inches?
Yeah.
Right. So that was always kind of the thing.
He's going forward with the Crooks Knight.
Yeah.
And the ARs.
I wonder why he's
yeah,
not
I
using
apologize.
the Trinitarian to shoot the IR.
Yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be a safe call. The IR would have to dodge due to the mimetism.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, there's actually more IRs now, so
Yeah.
That's good to know.
that's why. And now Lobo can even change or can decide which is a real IR, so that also gives like 1 inch movement.
I
The
think
IR.
if I move
Does it open a new line of sight for the
so
currently? Yes. So if it's the one on from Lobo's view, if it's the left one, then I think he could see it from his other Trinitarian that is still in deployment.
Yeah.
So until he goes prone, he definitely is most certainly not safe.
2 inches here. And then any reactions?
Nope.
Does he have template weapons? No, he doesn't, right?
No, that's the one thing that IR lacks. Just AP rifle,
sorry, I meant,
E-meter, and barrel pistol. Oh,
Yeah, I meant Sneaky Snake.
Actually, the
oh,
one
Sneaky
Um,
Snake.
here
Not really, I think.
Yeah.
He has the order sergeant. So if he goes down to the order sergeant and just peeks out,
Oh,
he
true, yeah.
sees one of the IRs and can place a template on them.
Dodge,
Yeah, that's actually like
Teutonic
one
speed,
negative side of this,
Good. Teutonic specialist.
that you can shoot those hollow echoes and hit the actual model,
Teutonic
Yeah.
plus G. Good.
who also gets -3 for dodge,
Speedy,
because if they don't see the shooting.
Exactly. And it's a fire template. So he can't just burn to death
Yeah.
if he's really, really unlucky.
Yeah, I think if
he will
the
just-
order church peeks out, you can see exactly just one IR.
Yeah.
Or maybe might be possible to see two, actually. Hard to say without the silhouettes switched on. But yeah, he's moving forward with the link. One risk thing about this is that there are 2 Shuyas somewhere out there.
Yes. And I mean, you know that one of them is on the building that he's currently running towards.
Yeah. It's somewhere on the building.
Go 5.
But apparently he's trusting in the dodging power of his Teutonic Knights,
Yeah.
Any reaction?
which still dodge on 17s, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my guess
Yeah.
is that the Shuya is somewhere on the
Um,
highest roof.
try
Yeah.
to dodge
Have more like a
again.
diagonal
So, Crux,
fire lane.
Yeah. That might.
Kill, Teutonic Spitty. Good. Teutonic Specialist.
Alrighty, everybody's dodging to gain some extra movement. Does the Crooks Knight have any bonus on dodges? No, he doesn't.
Cool.
Okay.
They have +1 inch to dodge. Yeah, it's probably because now the
Move.
Teutonic Knights can catch up with the Crux Knight.
Yeah.
I assume this guy is not supposed to be standing, right?
Oh,
The
the-
Camille-
Oh yeah, there's
Okay,
a
now
Camille
it's
is not
Camel
really-
repeater also
No, it's
down
fine.
there. I
I
didn't even
figured.
see that.
Yeah, I
before.
mean, there is the hacker still behind that crate, so he has to kind of watch out where he goes now.
Yeah,
And the whole thing is filled with EM mines.
Crux is linked.
So I'm interested to see where he decides to go.
I can see the AR.
Yep, he will decline to take an arrow.
So I will put.
I assume the
Which
left
ones? All three of them?
left IR is the
Yeah, I see all three.
real,
Okay.
or maybe the middle one still.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay,
change?
I have no idea.
Nope.
Okay.
It's always like
So I will.
you know how big of a brain play you want to
one
do, right?
shot into
Yeah,
each of
but I think the
them and
Crux is
put an
actually seeing
SD
all of the
into
IRs.
this one
Yeah,
also.
I think so too.
All AP.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So
So the
Lobo
one-
didn't take an arrow.
This one?
I don't think he did. Yeah, I think he said
so-
nothing.
Walk across from here, so start with this one here.
Yeah. So.
I mean, now the cool thing is that the Crux Knight has 2 special die,
14 is a crit.
right?
Yeah.
Oh wow, so that's a crit. But it was a Hollow
number
Echo.
two.
Yeah, crit against the Hollow Echo.
Or the middle one, sorry. Nothing. And then 2 into the last one.
Nothing. Okay. That was uneventful.
Yeah, actually I didn't even notice, but Lobo has completed one classified objective, which was telemetry.
Yeah, because he spotlighted the.
It's actually successful spotlight roll, so so even though it made the save, it still completes the classified. That's actually super easy classified to complete right now because it's first 2.
Yep.
It was probably the easiest classified even before, at least with this version of the deck.
Yeah, definitely.
At least for those factions
Actually,
that
I
have
just see
any
the one on the right, yeah. 'cause the
any hackers.
Yeah, I mean it's hard for Ariadna, right? It's,
Yeah.
but it's still better. Yeah.
Yeah, and a bit difficult for Toha as well.
Yeah. It's interesting that with Spotlight you can now do the HVT one more easily, right? Right. So the IR
Yeah.
misses, and
16. Dodge on 17.
Oh, from Bing Bong?
oh, sorry, no, he has a bang bomb. Yeah, sure. He dodges on
you-
17th and
Yeah, true.
can go prone now. Yeah,
Oh, surprise.
Okay.
because he's being shot at. Why did he only do 2 shots? Gee.
Well, I guess I make up for it with that. Let's go prone.
Ooh.
I'm confused. What happened now?
I think I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, this Trinitarian revealed itself, I think,
Ah, there. Okay.
and
yeah,
shot
sure.
the IR.
Okay.
So
And then the 16 is not a hit because he has bang bong +4, but he gets a price attack -3.
Yes.
So it dodges on a 14 only, and then the 16 is not a dodge.
yeah, why there's an unconscious marker there? I think Lobo made
This was his
3 saves.
It's PS5 plus armor 3. Yeah.
And cover.
But there's also a wound marker next to it. So
Yeah.
Oh, this guy is first.
I think
Yeah,
the
okay.
unconscious marker is wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Now it's correct. And I assume now the IR goes prone.
Yes. Did he make the whip roll?
Oh yeah, it's religious. Let's see. No whip roll yet.
I just forgot about it.
Yeah, but it's actually not prone yet, so.
Okay. So I'm gonna spin the LT order on the Teutonic, so he will be the link leader.
Okay. Let's see where he goes now.
So is the IR still standing?
It has a prone marker next to it, so I'm assuming that he went prone.
I don't see a prone marker for some reason.
What? Okay. There's on the it's like a bit. It's a bit on the side, like directly on the wound.
Oh, okay.
And then back 6 with him.
Okay, it looks like he's
Any
retreating.
weapons?
Taking up the other angle. Let's see.
We'll dodge this.
Yeah, one of the Teutonic Knights moved up.
Teutonic Spitty. That's good.
Maybe he's retreating the two Teutons and the Crux Knight, but charging with the Teuton with the Spitfire. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's possible. He still has to avoid those mines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how he's going to do that.
Maybe his intent is to clear them with the Teuton.
Yeah, they still dodge them on 14s. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it is possible. But if a Teutonic Knight stays there, that's kind of awkward. Or maybe he's just going for the panoply.
That's also true. Yeah, that also might be probably the more reasonable play, I think.
Yeah, but he still has like 6 orders left in this group. So I assume he's going to do some offensive things.
Yeah.
So he's definitely clearing that first mine there.
Okay, not yet. So he's first going to the panoply.
Yeah.
Our team is dissolved. Well, I guess this guy's still.
Alright, I will reveal the Shujay.
Oh, there comes the first Shujay.
Take a long range shot.
Nice.
I just passed the panoply.
Okay.
I will dodge with the 2 members that are left.
That's probably a long range for Shuya.
Yes. 9 is a hit though.
Yeah, 9 is still a hit.
Pretty sure I missed it. I think I'm over 32.
And it's better than the 4.
What is?
Flemisphere.
So yeah, that's one,
some
and it's also AP
Oh,
right
you're
now.
not in cover. That's right. Sorry.
Because
Oh,
the
Well,
hit
they don't
mode
get cover
thingy.
anyway, 'cause they're-
Right. So 1 save, PS6.
Is Flamensphere AP now?
The
he makes
hit
a
mode, I
save.
think, is.
Other Teutonic. He gets his dodge.
So
let's see.
yeah, he makes a save. The Shuyas are great, but the one drawback is of course that you have to hit, and then the opponent has to fail his save. So it's actually not it's actually not that easy to kill things with just burst 1, even though you can reveal it at any time you want.
I think it's great if you have the chance, if you get a lucky shot out on someone that,
So I'll go
like on their second move, so that they cannot react. Right? If you get to do that.
Yeah,
then...
and especially if you can get multiple targets under the template on their second move, that's like the ideal situation.
Yeah.
And then there's actually a good chance to do some damage.
Okay.
So just check the Flammenspeer hit mode is now AP.
Okay, I didn't even realize that. So it's still PS6.
Yeah, PS6 AP now with with still continuous damage.
Is heavy rocket launcher still the same as in N4, or does it also have AP?
No, I think that is still the same. Let me
so it's just
check real quick.
PS5 on hit mode.
Yeah, that is not AP, so that's PS5. Yeah.
Okay. Sneaky Snake fails the dodge against the
It's
mine.
the mine and is mobilized, isolated. Yeah.
Okay. And it's quite far away from the engineer now.
And there's a brick. No, it has whip 13, so it can reset on a 1.
Yeah.
The SMG dodges. 14 is good.
So, so far only 1 wound has been done to IR and no other damage to Lobo. So it's also probably partly due to the map that both players are finding it really difficult to attack.
Yeah.
And of course the dice has had some role in that as well.
I mean, if he... Let's check. There still should be 1 IR somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Full order jump.
what that
Here.
ends up
Any
doing.
reactions to that?
Jumping with the Trinitarian. So I think that is to gain line of sight to the Shuj. And try and shoot the Shuj. Let's see.
Yeah, so jump to the
2.4,
crate.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll have 0.6 left. I won't be able to see.
Oh, McMurder's prone. Thank God.
Oh, yeah, McMurder
I
is
was
prone.
just, I
I'll
was
be
just thinking if
enacting
McMurder's
second
actually
skill.
taller than that, then hopefully he's prone.
Order.
Because
and
otherwise
converting
that sniper's going
warpers.
to tear him to pieces. Okay.
I'm just gonna move to here to see the Shuj.
So it's 2 dice on 6s versus 1 die on
Shuj will dodge.
I'll put 2 sniper shots in here.
I mean,
something.
the Shuj dodges on 14s, right?
No, I don't think so. It's only
He
physic.
has Bang Bomb.
Oh, also
and,
Bang Bomb.
yeah, he's being shot at or by BS attack.
Okay, sounds
So that's also 14. But other than that, I think that's still a good position for the Trinitarian.
Yeah, of course the IR can still kill it quite easily. Because you can just spawn a hollow echo in a place that you can see the Trinitarian. So if the Trinitarian stays there, standing up.
The Trinitarian will definitely do that because he has no more orders.
Okay.
He needs to stay there.
Yeah.
But if he spawns hollow echoes to see the Trinitarian, he needs to be very careful because the other Trinitarian can also.
Yeah. But if he puts a
places.
hollow echo on the left side of this current IR, the other Trinitarian will not be able to see it, and it can see this Trinitarian.
Yeah.
And
Should make sure that the Teuton who is prone on the roof does stand up to also cover the IR, so that he can do arrow stacking on the IR.
Yeah.
That is currently there.
Okay, so there are 2 speedballs.
And then does it all hand. Do.
Yeah, I guess Sneaky Snake forgot to give switch on to the Teutonic Knight before trying to dodge the mine.
I think he sees anybody. And he'll pick up speedball.
Yep.
And he'll dodge second short skill. Good. So he will dodge.
All right. So now the Teuton Knight will be switched on.
As long as you're prone, I can't see him.
Yeah.
So what's his plan? He has got 4 more orders left.
Kiss, and then walk back.
Also, you can give the switch on to another model as well.
Yes. So that's what he's currently doing. He's saving his Spitfire dude.
Yeah.
Picking him up and.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even aware of that. It's like quite nice.
Yeah, so it's basically like a discount doctor or engineer to some extent. So that's.
Do you think Nike is still going forward?
No arrows.
Cool. And he'll.
So he's crawling to avoid the Shuj. And he's pulling something for the panoply, which is a 1. I don't think that's good.
+1 armor, I think.
Yeah.
1, 2, I think is armor +1.
Well, I mean,
only 2 orders left. What is he going to do?
Okay, down to 2 orders.
I mean, he can't get much closer because there's a repeater there.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he can get line of fire to the baggage bot in some way, but I think it's pretty difficult.
So I don't think that even when he vaults the box that is there, that he can get line of fire there.
For air.
Yeah. I think he would need to be like on top of
then,
the
He'll just chill.
containers.
Spend my last command token to reform the fire team.
And I mean, he has to watch out because McMurder's gonna eat him.
And then
Let's MA
order,
Well,
2 versus
with 2 versus 2, yeah.
yeah, CC22 versus GC23, I think. It's actually
Yeah.
quite even.
I think the difference being that McMurder is ignoring the DA weapon of the Teuton, and McMurder still hits a bit harder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check real quick because
I'm actually gonna go with
checking
Yeah.
checking who's the better
McMurder
fighter.
is APD PS3,
Yeah.
while Tutor Ignite is gonna be just single PS5.
Yeah.
Should be good. And she'll put the turret hither.
Oh, there will be a turret.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's actually going to be slightly annoying for the IR. But now the Teutonic Link is in a quite awkward spot.
I don't even think it's a link anymore, right?
I think he
Because-
reformed the Link.
Did he? Okay. Oh yeah, he spent his last command token. Okay, I see.
Yeah, but I don't see a token anywhere, so I don't know which one is the Link leader. But I think
Yeah.
I caught him saying that he will reform the Link.
I just gotta mark up which is the correct IR again.
So this was actually a pretty good turn for Lobo,
2, 3, 3. I gotta change.
because he didn't.
Not much damage was done, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't really lose anything. Only 1 wound to IR. He lost 1 mine, but that's basically it. 1 Shuya got revealed, which is actually okay because he has 1 order more now.
Yeah. Besides the fact that he lost the Barit, he's I think in a good spot.
Yeah. And now the Teutonic Link is much more exposed. Interesting to see where the second IR is.
So that's the IR.
It's a very, very wonky position for the Teutons to be in.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, McMurder can't come out until the Trinitarian problem is solved.
As long
And
as I
the
walk,
IR cannot do much
I think if I stand up, the Trinity
because both Trinitarians will see him.
Yeah.
will not
Wait,
use
and the turret, of course.
Sword.
Yeah, the turret will definitely see him. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I will use the impetuous sword. Sorry, I won't
Good
use the
call
impetuous
placing the
sword.
turret there.
Here. I think he goes out.
What kind of turret is it? It's marksman rifle, right? Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
Actually, this
Interesting.
sniper
Yeah, so it
cannot
should
see
be only
that.
-3 for range.
Can the turret
So it
see
would
down
be-
that lane? Nope, the turret can't see either. Because this.
I think it will see that because it's S2.
Yeah, the turret definitely sees.
If you impetuous.
Yeah, turret definitely sees the left and the right IR, but not the middle one.
Yeah.
This guy's
So
impetuous
if it
sword.
is the middle one, then he's absolutely safe against both of them.
He's gonna come this way. 4 inches.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess
Mud's going up
even
there.
the other Trinitarian can see the middle one. So I guess the middle one is correct, and he will use that to shoot the 1 Trinitarian first.
Yeah.
I'll spend his irregular order.
Now the Mud is going forward, trying to do Mud things.
Gonna walk.
Um,
Go prone.
So is there a way to go?
Push button.
So the windows are vaultable here?
That wouldn't have you seen by the Trinitarian.
Would not, right?
So he
No,
could.
it's-
Okay, that's the Trinitarian that sees him. Okay, because I was thinking he could go through. He could go through the window there, and then through and chain rifle the turret with the Ghazi.
Yeah. But yeah,
To get-
the Trinitarian will see it before.
Yeah.
I think even moving across there. No,
Oh yeah, and the other Trinitarian would also see him in there. Yeah, sure. So probably too much going on there.
Yeah.
I can come here and not be seen.
Mhm.
2. And I can go here
Yeah, okay. But I don't think there's much more than this this guy can do.
Actually, so as long as I stay below.
What's Lobo's plan of attack here?
Yeah.
In which case, I'm just going to walk to the.
So what's he going to do now?
For sure skill. Dodge.
With the Mutavia, I'm not sure.
I'm going to dodge 2 inches, 4.6, and 0.4, and I'm going to dodge prone.
It's actually going for the panoply, possibly. But yeah, of course he should kill the Trinitarian first, but killing the Trinitarian shouldn't be an issue.
Can you go prone at the end of the dodge?
Yes, as long as I start the dodge. It's hard to, like, because dodge is just movement, right? So as long as I start the order.
But I mean, okay, so that's 2 orders to get rid of the Trinitarians. Well, you probably will only get rid of 1 Trinitarian, right? Because you lose the state and then you lose the surprise attack.
So I will.
Yeah, you can of course like hollow echo yourself.
And I will fire a repeater.
Wait.
But so the Ayar is in the same group as the Barit. So the question is if it's worthwhile to him to do it this way, you know, because then he spends all the orders shooting the Trinitarians and does not use the Barit to solve the imminent Teuton problem. But he has a line of sight there.
Yeah, at least now it seems that
pitching.
He's using the Barit and putting a picture there.
So yeah, now we know the Crux Knight is the
Another order. I will go prone.
The Crux Knight is the link leader.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk back 4 inches.
And
so the first picture missed. The second picture should be okay. Yeah, it's under 24, so yeah.
Okay, so now the hacking game begins again against the mighty Pano Whip and the Tinbot.
Yeah.
Did you spend a command token to reform this?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. And he's not in it, right?
Yeah.
No,
so he's probably gonna take out the Spitfire dude then.
Cool.
Yeah, so the Spitfire is not in the link, I guess.
Hit him with 1, and he failed, so he is targeted.
Well, you failed both, but yeah.
Oh no, he tried to Oblivion him. Okay.
Oh,
I said Oblivion, but like I said,
sorry.
you failed both of those, so you're just isolated.
So even when Oblivion, you can't use NCO. So this guy is a bit out there.
Yeah.
But he can still react and do stuff. So.
I'll spend another order. Go again.
So let's see. Barit is still active.
Yeah. So he's hacking more.
Spotlight him.
Okay, and he's spotlighting
against the.
Okay.
I hit you on
Oof.
So I do pass
the. Ooh, that's a close one.
But it does remove the.
But yeah, no success on the reset. So the 4 of Lobo is a hit, and.
Are you sure? Because I thought you removed the state if you pass, and then it applies after.
No, not that discussion.
So yeah. Back in N4.
So they're currently discussing if a successful roll in a face-to-face means that you reset the state even if you don't win the face-to-face roll.
Oh, right.
Yeah, which it doesn't. So
yeah,
it is face-to-face. So you need to win the face-to-face to remove the state.
But if the BTS save, so he's not targeted.
Yeah.
Does it again?
Last regular order by Lobo.
Yeah. So 1 hit, no reset.
Just one save.
Yeah, so one save.
One save. Oh Jesus!
You gotta be kidding me.
The Barits are. It's not a good day for hackers.
Hurt you.
Yeah.
Reset.
Okay, so two saves now. He converted the Mats order.
Yeah.
But now he's targeted.
I will shoot a missile at you.
Yep. I'll reset. 1.
Yeah. And now the run again. Ah, okay.
Okay.
So a guided missile hits.
Let's see how many orders it takes to
Let me
actually
see.
kill the knight.
Yeah, so it's armor 2.
What's the damage?
right?
5.
You take no, it's 6. You take a wound for 14.
No, it's armor 3,
yeah.
I think.
Isn't it AP?
It's not AP anymore.
Oh no, it's always a template. Sure. Yeah. So 1 wound only. So another 3
Yeah.
saves now for the second missile.
I'm done. 3.
Another wound, yeah. I don't think he has any paramedics or doctors, so it's still as good as dead.
I still
Red
think
speedballs.
that's from the things that could have happened,
Isn't
the
the
better
curate's
things.
near, right?
Yeah.
Because while yes, it sucks that this guy is dead,
Alright,
it's not the Crux Knight, and I think the Crux Knight is way more dangerous.
Yeah. It's more expensive, it's more dangerous, it's a specialist, so...
And it's a specialist, yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I will activate this guy.
Okay. Lobo's going after the panoply. No. Staying prone.
Yeah. And only with 15, so
Yeah.
good luck there. Jesus.
Yeah, Lobo's really unlucky. And again.
Oh, you've got to be kidding! Okay.
Doesn't matter if you have Pano Whip or Hakkislam Whip, if
Yeah.
the dice say not today. Okay.
But Lobo is still ahead in this game, I think.
And I will
but at least he has...
crawl over to here. Sure, why not?
And actually,
Nice.
Actually, wait,
I'm not even sure. Lobo has killed more army points.
Okay.
Now.
Go ahead, your turn.
Okay, now it's Sneaky
he has
Snake's
killed
turn.
more army points, but Sneaky Snake has killed more specialists because he has killed the Barit.
Sneaky Snake also is ahead on Panoplies, even though Lobo has spent 3 orders trying to get something with the Panoplies.
And I just noticed something that we've talked about, but we have forgotten, and I'm pretty sure Lobo has too.
Yeah, actually...
There is a spotlighted Raveneye.
Yeah, actually just saw that myself. So instead of trying to get something from the panoply with the Mutavia, Lobo could have killed the Raveneye with a missile.
Exactly, yeah.
Or at least tried. But with those dice, it could have easily failed as well.
Just reset. It'll be fine.
Okay, so how would you attack now if you were Sneaky Snake?
Okay, so the problem is now that you again have a repeater to deal with. That is now much harder to get rid of because you don't have an easy as deactivator or line of fire. You could, of course, use the Raveneye to pull forward and then deactivate it again. Yeah, I'm not so sure.
Actually, he could use the Teutonic Knight up on a roof.
He will go forward 4.
Yes, he could, yeah. So I think he's now deciding to use the Impetus so that he can then see the repeater probably.
Yeah.
This will give the Shuja a free shot.
On this guy, I will attempt to isolate him.
Yep. I'll just shoot
I think the Shuya is probably prone.
He's not prone, but he's unloaded, I think.
One second.
I think he has fired only 1 Flamen Spear. But he managed the dodge, so I expect that he went prone. But I'm not sure. There's no prone marker.
Okay, yeah. So the repeater is gone, but
so the Ignite is isolated.
Yeah.
So I can't
Yeah. No, the repeater is not gone. Lobo rolled a 3 on the Oblivion and then a 2 on the save against the submachine gun from the Teuton.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Repeater is very resilient, so he's going to use the other Impetus Sword, I think.
Why is he using the Impetuous Order? Because now he
is in the repeater range.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope. He can see the repeater in the group.
Oh, then I will attempt to isolate him.
Yep. Just 2 shotgun shots to the repeater.
Okay. 2 shotgun shots, 2 hits, and an isolated. An Oblivion. So let's see. Yeah, Oblivion.
Yeah.
So all Teutons are now isolated.
PS4 hat and AP.
And I'm plus.
Okay.
5.
I'm not so sure if that was so worth
Have
it.
the 18 or was that just a hit?
But
Yeah, I think
It's just a him.
yeah, he could have just
Yes.
shot
It does die.
the repeater from the roof.
Praise the
Okay, but
Lord.
now the repeater at least is gone.
Yeah.
But so are all the Teutons, or they're not gone, but
Being a crusade.
unusable.
Oh yeah.
And on last turn, there aren't going to be that many orders for
Yeah.
Sneaky Snake.
The good news is I spend no orders to do that. The bad news is now all of my Teutonics are isolated.
I mean, they're still, you can't ignore them because they are only isolated, which means that they now have still have their Panzerfausts ready to be.
Yeah, they're all out of cover though.
Yeah.
Hanging out in the wind.
I mean, they have limited cover anyways, so for at least for shooting, it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
So what's his possible attack
I'll
angle
spend
here?
an order on Trinitarian here. He will just idle and ask for actions.
Because
I will dodge.
so I'm wondering, he's now spending the multi-sniper order again to shoot the Shujay,
6 is a crit.
and he crits
with-
about a 6. Okay.
I'm yes 12, so that's 6.
But he takes it like a boss. Okay.
I will duck my ass prone.
Later.
Well, Lobo is finally getting some good rolls as well.
Okay, so now
That's actually really, really important for Lobo, because that would have been quite expensive specialists that would have died.
yes.
And
We have the god.
at least so far, it seems that every casualty is going to be meaningful in this game.
It's really hard to get in there for Sneaky Snake now because his like there's still the Barit who's surrounded by repeaters, so you can't really get in there. And I don't think he has that much left on his right flank, right? Because there's the Knight of Santiago's, but these I still. So the Spitfire one must be his lieutenant. So he's not gonna use that to go up.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's remaining?
I'll spend an order on the link team over here.
Yeah, he could use the killer hacker.
Santiago.
Okay, this Santiago is actually going somewhere.
Yeah, he just activated the link. Yeah, he wants to go up the roof. Very
Yeah, he
ballsy.
could-
There's Mutawia there, but
I think he can easily shoot the Mutavia outside of 8 inches. But there's also one Shuya somewhere, and if this is indeed the lieutenant,
there's the Shujay went on the roof is prone now. Okay, so the one
yeah,
that we
but
can't
there's
see.
still the other Shuya, which I expect is on the gray high roof
Yeah.
next to
Behind
Timon's.
behind this building, the image there, right?
Yeah.
So probably covering the exit from that building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2. As for reactions,
That is very ballsy.
we'll just move up. So,
Ooh.
That Ghazi failing 2 whip checks in a row is really aggravating me.
Okay, let's see. So now I'm thinking
Like
that guy's
If
going
he,
up.
yeah, if he keeps moving forward
I'm just gonna roll up here.
on this building, he can also
HD and ask for action.
eventually be able to shoot Ruffy out of cover.
Yeah. It's probably the best thing that he can do.
Yeah.
I was gonna chain rifle you.
I don't know if he
Okay.
is able to get to this roof.
I'll put 4
I mean,
shock rounds into you.
because I don't see the roof now, and I'm not able to change the state of the building.
Yeah.
But if there's a roof, there
The
could be
14
some lines of fire to the Gulam there, maybe even against the missile bot, possibly.
I save. Chain rifle.
Take a wound.
Okay. He takes a wound from the chain rifle
You're probably
because
gonna-
only arm 3, right?
Yeah.
On the
Arm
Knight of
4.
Santiago. Arm 4. Oh,
Yeah.
that's exactly safe then. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That is going to be very important.
Over here.
Okay, and also he maybe wants to do some classified stuff with the HVT that is down there.
Yeah, that's also a possibility.
I'm still, yeah, now we're going to see. Now we're going to see.
So 3.5 here.
Yeah, I think now the Shuyai will
Don't do
reveal
it.
itself.
Ooh,
Although
I'm so scared. Oh, he moved both. I'm so scared.
they are pH 13, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I will make a whip check.
Oh,
Sure.
no Shuyai yet.
It's good. Get follow up.
Okay, so you did the first classified. Whew, that was scary.
I'm just curious where. Do me a favor, don't put the duo on him because then I can't actually select your guy.
Oh yeah. Sorry, he was
Okay.
inside of the other guy for some reason. So. What's up?
Hold on. Well, you didn't give me a.
Yeah,
that one.
I think it's you made the right call with the roof because
he
now
actually-
Lobo is saying that he didn't give him time to react.
That was
Yeah.
And that's probably going to mean that this Shuja is not
I
going to
will
pop out.
reveal a second Shujay and fire a farm share.
Okay, so then they will dodge. And which one are you firing at?
The what do you call it?
So do they have any bonuses? No. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I wonder why Sneaky Snake didn't go just with the killer hacker.
Yeah.
On an 8.
Tablets down. Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
You're just on a -3.
3.
Yeah. Okay. And then the other one, he passes.
Okay, it hits both.
Oh.
Spitfire saves.
Oh
wound.
no.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, first the save and the second one. Also save.
Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ.
So which one took a wound?
I don't know. We'll see.
Makes it, and then on the KHD.
Oh, they're religious. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
you got so lucky. Ooh.
Yeah, that was really risky.
Ooh. Okay, scary.
This man.
Now, what does he have left to deal with the Shuja up there? The right-hand side Trinitarian still has 3 orders, and if he moves up a bit, he can see that.
Yeah, but it's really hard to kill Shuyais with Trinitarians.
Yes, definitely.
Although
Does he have any
something
other options?
Yeah.
So, they will just move.
Not really.
Sure.
I mean, he could start maneuvering out the Father Knight to walk to the right-hand side and get the angle somewhere on him.
Yeah, that actually could work.
Okay.
Because it would be like 0 range for Shuya and good range for the Crux Knight.
Yeah.
But the Crux Knight is still hitting only on 18s, so Shuya is just
So
bang
I see
bombing.
you right here
Yeah.
with the Trinitarian.
Yeah, he's currently picking that point, yeah.
Okay.
So I think he's going to
The
move up
idea
the
is-
Trinitarian.
He's like right on the edge here. But
So that he can see vertically.
Yeah, like I'm covering like this line is the idea.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to cover like this quadrant of the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Cool.
So then the Trinitarian will not get line of sight, as Lobo just explained.
Yeah,
He's basically
and
just
really
trying to
also
cover
a
the
lot,
vertical line.
yeah, and also more difficult for the
Here,
Crux Knight.
and then 4.
Okay.
Any reactions?
Nope.
Okay.
Just go another 2.
Let's see. Is he going on the roof? Can you see him on the roof? Probably.
I'll go 3.8.
Is he actually able to get to the back arc?
I don't think so, no. But I think, ooh, that's a tough one.
Oh no, you're not. Well,
Yeah.
if you're coming up the ladder, would you get cover?
I think so. Ladders.
Okay.
All right. So
If the facing of Shuya is correct,
I'll
it
shoot
is
you with
in the
flying
back
speed
arc.
because I hit on a 13 and dodged on a 14.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Might as well.
So we agreed that he does get cover, right?
Yes, that's.
Okay.
Oh no, duh. Then I'm hitting on a 10, dodging on a 14.
Yeah.
So I'll dodge.
Yeah, I think they're judging
I'll
that
put,
it's not in the
4
back arc.
shots into you.
I dodged
So the
it.
5. So
Actually,
Crux
these
Knight
are
has
shocking.
3.5 dice on 8s, right?
No.
Yeah, that should
Yeah.
be
Doesn't
correct.
matter. They're like armor 1. So
Okay, let's see if we can make the Shujay
I'll
disappear.
actually use AP then.
The 7.
7
When
is
is
still a
it?
good roll.
I think.
7.
So that's PS5 on this
7 is
multi
your-
rifle thingy, I think. Yes.
Just one save.
That's definitely not a save.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
And then I lose my +1 damage.
So that's 27 points on one specialist.
Yes.
Dead.
That was definitely one of the more important rolls.
Yeah.
And now his Knight of Santiago's are free again. So they could move up and do other shenanigans. How many orders does he have left? 5?
Only, yeah, 5 or 4. Or 4 right now. I don't know
Yeah.
if he already turned one order.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna be enough to like do any real damage.
I mean, it's if this is his lieutenant, he should move him back at some point. But I think also
Yeah.
it's kind of a good idea to go probably for the sensor bot, because that's another specialist.
Yeah.
I will go with
And even if he has the Knight of Santiago parked, if he leaves him parked up there, I don't think there's much that Lobo can do actively against him.
He's actually moving forward with the knights.
That's for reactions.
A bold man.
I'll do my whip check again.
So how did the crusade turn out? So you mentioned at the beginning that the theme of this stream is the crusades of the Holy Knights.
Yeah, I think this was called the 9th Crusade. I don't know. I guess there were 8 Crusades in real life. This is the 9th. I haven't read that much about the history of the Crusades. I know that some of them went better than others. Mostly they didn't go too well for the knights.
Try to touch the panoply. Actually,
So who do you think Lobo's lieutenant is?
no.
Is it
Do I get
either one of the Gulams or the Azavira?
By the way.
No.
I think it's one of the Gulams. Probably the one in the back.
I guess we will see when he now starts moving up with the Azavira, or if he still stays in there. We're in there.
Okay.
Okay, so I think the Spitfire is retreating now.
Also, they're about
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, they're both
Also.
retreating and they're also going for the panoply.
here.
I mean, it makes sense. You would put him up one panoply.
Gets it. What is it?
That. So let's see what he gets.
I'll look that up.
5. That's grenades.
I think he's up by 2 panoplies now because Lobo hasn't managed
yeah,
to
sure.
get anything out of panoplies with
Sorry,
three,
I
with
was
3
like-
tries.
Yeah, he has a thingy parked there, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he got that. Okay, but no, yeah, it's only VIP 50.
spend
Yeah,
my last
and they're
one
even on
these
classifieds right now
guys.
as well.
Yeah,
Actually,
this is going to be real close, because I don't think that anybody will manage to actually get the lieutenant.
Yeah, killing the lieutenant would be really difficult unless Lobo has his second IR in a perfect place. But still probably quite tricky because he would need to kill probably.
yeah.
There are 2 Santiagos.
On these guys.
It's probably tricky to just target the one of those.
Here.
So I think by leaving him where he's
Hither.
currently leaving him parked,
Sorry, the wounded was on the
I
Spitfire.
think that's is it a vulnerable
And
spot?
then,
Because you can use the Barrettes to climb up on the roof, then go to the right and shoot a pitcher and try to guided missile him. But on the other hand, you still have to get rid of the turret. You still have to get rid of both Trinitarians and.
Okay, and then now I only have groups.
Or maybe it doesn't matter that much.
It's actually quite difficult to get a picture next to the Santiagos, I think, and they one of them is a killer hacker, so
Yeah,
the Bari
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
want to challenge that, so he needs. And the Bari is also quite far back right now.
Yeah. And he also has a tin bot. So the killer hacker has a tin bot. So the lieutenant is also under tin bot protection.
Yes, true.
Which is also going to help it out and make it, I guess, a lot more inefficient for Lobo.
I guess I'll just spend a full order to jump with the Trinitarian.
Okay.
Here.
No arrows.
Now he's jumping around with the Trinitarian.
Yeah, so currently Sneaky Snake is slightly ahead in army points killed. He is ahead in specialists by 2. Classifieds are even, and Sneaky Snake has 2 panoplies. Lobo 0.
And Sneaky is currently scoring secure HVT.
Yes, that's also true. However, Sneaky Snake's Teutonic link is really exposed.
Yes.
So there's still
I guess I'll just move.
Good chance for Lobo to get back on top.
And one of them is a specialist also from the Teutons.
Also Crux Knight is standing up there.
I think he's at a point where he's saying he's just going to leave everything standing, just to not give Lobo any opportunity.
Where is the Trinitarian going?
Oh, okay.
So
okay, interesting.
And finally, just the war core.
Okay, interesting. So he has definitely left as much arrow potential as he can.
Yeah.
Upstanding.
Wait, do you? Sorry, you full order jumped from here to here?
Yeah. Well, from here to here.
Okay. Sorry, just.
Would you have a reaction to that?
I don't. I can't see you.
Okay.
Okay.
I think he's going to reveal the second Ayana also take a free shot at the Trinitarian.
I think that's unlikely because it's -6 on reactive turn with one burst.
Yeah.
Okay. That is it for me.
And he will lose a surprise attack on his turn.
So all you lost was the Shuj.
Yep.
So he's lost the Mats. Then he has what's unconscious, the Shuj. So group 2 is still the other Shuj, the Azavira, the Rafik, and the guided missile bot. And group 1 is still going strong. Okay, let's see. So what options does Lobo have?
I will. So impetuous. McMurrow's impetuous. I'm not.
It of course
the other guys who's impetuous. I'm not going to use.
Of course, depends on where the second IR is.
And I will reveal IR.
Okay, so we'll see that now.
Yeah. Okay, so that's going to be some Trinitarian shooting.
Yeah.
That's it. He hits.
Sorry, I was just seeing. Fail.
And that's a dead.
Yeah, it's a dead Trinitarian.
So yeah, I'm guessing it's his aim is to kill as many army points as he can.
Yeah.
Another order.
Okay, let's see. He's probably going to use the other IR to get rid of the other Trinitarian.
Yeah, I think it should be possible for Lobo to kill more army points.
And I'll shoot a missile at your Raven Eye.
Ah, he remembered.
Yeah.
He remembered the Raven Eye. So now there's a guided missile flying towards the Raven Eye. But he critically resets on a 10.
That's insane.
Jesus.
Okay. Lobo almost got a specialist one.
Yeah.
Order, I will reveal the IR number 3 is real. He's going to stand up. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I'm going to drop my speedballs now.
Okay, now it's speedball time for Lobo as well.
No, screw that. I'm gonna spend another missile. I'm gonna shoot it at this two-tone knight.
Okay.
Yep.
Next missile is flying towards the unconscious body of the two-tone with Spitfire.
A 1.
And nothing happens
Okay.
because the other two-tone cancels out with 1.
Yeah.
This is really not going this way. But it's like, it's a good catch
well,
that
the
you
two-tone
can
knight
just
did.
missile the unconscious body to get
Yeah.
the specialist under there.
I think the second Teutonic Knight should be dodging though.
Only armor 3.
Why is he? Oh, the unconscious model is needing to make the saves.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yeah.
And now the targeted
Well,
body is gone.
IR,
So
Yeah.
that's
I'm
all.
gonna drop my. I'm gonna drop a Vita pack here,
Mhm.
and I'll drop something else here. I'll roll to see what it is in a minute.
Mhm.
So here's the Vita pack.
Lobo's failing every important roll.
Bruh.
It's repairs. Great. See if it lands. It lands for what it's worth.
So that lands. Okay. The auto repair for the
Alright.
other IR.
I guess this will land here.
And the VL pack is
for,
on the back of the game table.
um,
Okay. So what's his play here? I think if he now
will
reveals IR number 3 to be the real one who's in the middle.
stand up and slide. I want to keep the Trinitarian like.
So the question for me kind of is, can he
Yeah.
see the Trinitarian
You're good.
whilst keeping in holo echo state?
I'm just gonna spry shot the Crux Knight with an emitter.
Okay,
Because
he's
they cannot triangulate him, right?
Yeah, I'll shoot you interactive.
he's going after the Crux Knight now.
He's going after the Crux Knight. Okay.
Joshua is asking, did Lobo go first? Yes, Lobo went first. Sneaky Snake won the lieutenant role and
Yep.
choose deployment.
4 saves.
So there was E-meter against the Crux Knight. Crux Knight is isolated and immobilized.
Wait,
Yeah.
sorry.
But I mean, he can just go prone.
No, I'm on 11s, I think.
Yeah, you're +3 -6.
Can he
So
go
the
prone when it?
Okay, so then.
Gets
Because
isolated.
it's immobilized. Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah.
I think it has to stand up.
I cannot guts, can I?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah, you can't because you entered immobilized state, you're right.
Yeah.
How will you drop if your armor is frozen? Yeah. So that's going to be costly if he gets rid of that.
I'll spend McMurrow's irregular order. These guys
So I'm guessing it's AP rifle time.
Yeah.
I think he's now using a McMurrow.
um,
And McMurrow could try to kill this specialist Teutonic Knight.
And then the Crux Knight.
Yeah.
let me just-
Knowing
3
Lobo's
seconds,
luck,
this is really close.
it will the Crux Knight will
Every
probably
set
just
that
reset on a 1
fucked me really badly.
if he does that.
Yeah.
Um,
I say it's still possible for Lobo to get 2 specialists if he kills the Teutonic Knight and the Crux Knight.
Yeah.
But Lobo doesn't have that many orders left. So it's going to be really
I'll
difficult.
spend order.
I think Lobo just mentioned that not killing
And I will
the Raven Eye was really
go
costly
back
for
into
him
impersonation
because
state.
Okay.
it would have allowed him to.
Okay.
Get those 2 specialist points.
Are you fucking shitting me?
What?
Oh my god.
Called it.
Oh.
I told you. He's just gonna
You
reset
did.
on a fucking
All right.
1.
All right.
And now he
mean-
so his play was to enter marker state in a way that he can now gain the line of
I
sight
will
to the
surprise
Trinitarian
shot
having surprise
The
attack.
Trinitarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, his surprise is the Trinitarian, but I think the turret can
With this
see
guy.
the.
Turret must see him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But turret is
Yes,
shooting
sir.
only on
Yeah.
7s or
You will be seen by the turret. By the way,
Actually,
if you do that.
4s.
I'll put 1 shot to the turret. 3 and
Okay,
3.
yeah. He's splitting burst then. 3 in the.
Oh, sorry.
Can you split burst with triangulated fire?
Oh, that is a very good
12.
question.
And I hit the turret on a 4.
That is, I guess, something for later because I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm doing the shot.
I'll quickly
You missed.
check.
You can't hit me. You're at -12. So.
Oh yeah. Done. Okay. One save.
I don't think you can,
He's dead.
but I'm not sure.
Turret.
So the Trinitarian goes unconscious, and
turret is destroyed.
so that went about as well as it
Yeah.
could have. Besides the fact that the Crooks Knight is standing up again.
Yeah,
That is kind of unbelievable.
yeah, he
Yes.
probably doesn't have
So-
enough orders to kill the Crux Knight anymore. But now Lobo is quite comfortably ahead in army points
That's one.
with the two Trinitarians gone and the one Teutonic Knight. However,
Actually, shit, we have to
Sneak
do
is
all of that over.
Why is that?
Because I can't go into marker state when you can see me.
Oh right.
I can't actually. do that.
So the question then is it like what can Sneaky Snake still kill? Is there still stuff that he can kill
Yeah.
easily?
so they're redoing this because Lobo realized that he can't go into marker state.
I mean, you can just
While
shoot
somebody
the Crux
sees-
for free if you want.
Okay. Yeah, true. You cannot go into market state while you're being seen by
Yes.
something.
All right,
And
yes, I'll do that instead. What's
So
it
it's
be?
just an
I don't know. So the Crooks Knight is isolated, immobilized again, or what?
I'm not really sure. This is a
Just
bit weird situation when you when your opponent gets really unlucky.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets really lucky, but then you said that you made a rule mistake, and
remember,
then
you're isolated and
it cancels that.
well,
Yeah.
if you, sorry, I was saying that in this case, if
I
you
see.
would shoot him for free because I got the reset. So,
I got it. Okay,
yeah.
yes. Then yes, you can try guns.
the guts.
Okay. But Sneaky Snake is very sportsman-y about it.
I will shoot you back. Then.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so they decided that he did manage to get the reset, so he's able to shoot back,
and then
but
it's
he still
one.
takes one save.
But that's fine.
Yep.
So I'm free.
There's a lot of taking back and things happening going forth that I don't understand.
I do not, so I stay.
Yeah,
Um,
Crux Knight tried to fail
Yeah,
its
but-
Yeah,
guts,
but he needs to stay. Yeah.
failed. Yeah. So Lobo still has a chance to
alright,
kill the
I'm gonna
Crux
switch
Knight.
over to group 2,
Well, I mean, shooting
Ooh, there's
actively.
over to
Yeah, now
Asavira.
it's Asavira time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the best bet that you should do. Yeah.
The Trinitarian can also see the Asavira though,
5 and a 9.
but I think
If you
Sneaky
remember,
Snake, Sneaky Snake doesn't see that line of fire.
So there's one save, but he's fine. Yeah, and now he manages to go prone.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think.
I mean, it's fine. I think you probably just couldn't stay on top of the box.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I can just toe up and then.
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
So in the last
Yeah,
round,
of course,
Lobo
like, I think it's
yeah.
would have been possible perhaps for the Asavira to like just peek out at the Crux Knight without being seen by the Trinitarian.
I think that. Oh yeah, over there. Yeah. There's also the Teuton on the floor that you would also see if you went.
Yeah.
I've killed
I mean, you could just stay on ground level and see the Crux Knight. So I think Crux Knight. So that's kind of fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Trinitarian and Teutonic.
Okay, so now he has that is his second group depleted. So now he has 2 more regular orders left. What does he do now? The
Yeah.
IR is standing,
Alright,
so
I'll
he
spend
still
that last
definitely has
order,
to
and I will
activate the
probably
IR
here.
because if that guy dies,
And then back
that's
down.
probably it.
To see
I will
the.
shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot him.
I will panzer you. No, sorry. I will dodge.
Okay.
So who's shooting what now?
Asavira is shooting the Teutonic Knight.
I barely failed
Okay,
my
yeah.
dodge.
Okay. So I hit on 17s. I managed to miss both, or two out of 4.
So it's
So
2
2
hits.
saves and 2 saves.
And he saves both.
Oh,
And
even without
shit.
cover.
And
And it goes prone. Now it actually goes
Yeah,
next to the building.
Just, leaves line of sight.
Yeah, makes more sense. Yeah, it's getting really difficult for Lobo. And now the Trinitarian is actually back alive.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And the
you are-
turret.
Lobo's gonna jump.
Okay.
That's
I-
right.
Not sure what I think about that.
So
How about you?
Because
this guy. You would see
so I think his goal is to get the Trinitarian, right? Sorry, the Teuton,
Just 2 in group 1.
After this, yeah.
which now
And
has
then
to
who's,
dodge, I guess.
yeah,
So that guy's.
Teuton Ignite will dodge, and the other one will probably shoot a
I'm gonna try to dodge
Panzerfaust.
the Crux,
Yeah.
if you're looking zero
So
and then
my
you
worry
can
then
go,
would be that you
dodge.
don't have enough orders with McMurder to. So I mean, you're gonna put down a chain rifle now, or you're gonna engage. Either way, the Teuton's probably gonna dodge. Which is gonna make it hard. Okay, so Lobo failed something.
I also miss.
He also missed. Okay.
Fail.
Are
Dodge
we
it.
within ZOC? Yeah.
Okay.
I wonder if
I did
Lobo's
19 on that
Yeah.
grenade, and I failed.
yeah, Lobo's throwing a grenade.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I think that makes
get
sense
the
because
face
that
to face.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's prone.
and now it can berserk the
And he's in group 2.
Teuton Ignite.
So where are we on specialist? So Lobo has lost the Barit and 1 Shuja, right? So that's
Yes.
2. And Sneaky Snake has lost
You're staying pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
none, right?
Crux
Alphabet
Knight
order,
almost stood up, but decided
what, martial
that
arts,
it's not wise.
Level
level 2.
Yeah,
Sneaky
I don't-
Snake has lost no specialist, right?
Yeah, no specialist, and
Oh,
he
well,
has
I
lost
guess I-
2 models
Could I
so far.
dodge down the
Yeah.
line?
So I feel like if you go for that, so you're never gonna get 2 specialists anymore, right? With
Yeah, I
2
would
more orders.
say it's probably impossible at this point.
6 inches
Yeah.
here.
And then McMurder's only give him a chance to catch up on army
You'll see
points
this.
because
Yeah. Now McMurray will also secure the HVT if
SMG.
McMurray stays alive.
Dodge.
I was gonna
the
double
question is, I think he's going for CC against the
SMG.
Crux Knight, which is not good if he does, because the Crux Knight has Natural Born Warrior.
That's good.
submachine gun.
And martial arts level 2.
Yeah,
Panzerfaust.
but 1 wound from submachine gun.
Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure you would be seen by the Trinitarian.
And okay, now
if you move all the way to here.
Okay, I can.
I think.
yeah, the Trinitarian sees McMurray.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah.
Stays there should be okay.
And then, sorry, 2 saves for the Teutonic.
Okay, and
Takes 1.
specialist is fine.
Yeah, that's
But takes 1 wound.
Yeah. But I mean, again, if he
And
now,
then
so
dodge with the Crux.
he's got 1 order left.
Yeah, I don't think he has enough movement to engage the Crux Knight, or he
Yeah.
might, probably not. It's quite close.
I'm just thinking the cheeky play is to move McMurder into the doorway and then lay a chain rifle template
It's
on both
still have my turn.
the Teuton
I know,
and
sure.
the Crux Knight, if you can get the angle, and I think you can.
Yeah, that's
I
actually
have more points. I killed more army points, but you killed more special.
Well,
And then you have at least a decent chance of killing 2 specialists.
Is it okay?
But I think that the Knight of Santiago can just go down and shoot the Rafik,
yeah.
and then he would be in the lead again.
Well, I mean,
I think
yeah.
at the end of the day, the dice
How
made
many
it
points
very
do
hard
you
for
have,
Lobo.
you know? Like, what's the score?
You've
Yeah.
taken more stuff from the panoply, that's 1. You've scored a classified, that's 2. You've killed more specialists, that's 4. I've killed more army points, that's 2 or 3. Let me just check. I don't. Obviously, I'm.
Yeah,
not
and
trying
nobody
to-
killed the lieutenant.
Yeah, I think they're
I've
now
killed more army
discussing
points, that's
whether
I have a
there's
classified,
need
that's
to
3.
play
To
the
play the
last
turn.
turn.
Specialist, that's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Panoplies, that's 3. Or more
And then
classified.
classified. Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
so
theoretically,
I
right now,
think
I'm securing this
what would be
HVT.
really funny if the
Yeah.
Azavira was his lieutenant.
I have 1 more, but
Yeah.
I still think that would be kind of interesting.
right.
Yeah, I think like
So that's
the only
what it
chance
is.
Lobo can try is to chain
Actually,
rifle
so no, you
both.
securing my HVT means I don't score this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it would be 4 to 3. Right
I mean, Sneaky still has to get rid of McMurder, I think, if he wants to score many points.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that would kill.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, if at this point, probably if Sneak just kills
And
McMurrow,
it
he will
depends.
get
If you want to
ahead in
try and
army
take your
points
turn,
and
I would
also
do
secure
like
the
I'm going
HVT
to do
then.
one.
Yeah.
This order is all dependent on whether or not you want to try and score more army points.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, then I'm just going to drop this guy prone, and then you can kill McMurrow.
I mean, so if
I'm
Sneaky
sorry.
also has the option of just doing an easy classified, that would also be 5 points at the current standing. Because he's killed more specialists, that's for 2 points, and then acquired more weapons from the Panoplies, that's 3.
I should have done
And
like,
2 classifieds would
replay my
make
last
5 points.
Yeah.
So that's a large victory then.
what I would have done.
Or rather,
Yeah.
4 points for the victory and 1 for the
Kill this
offensive bonus.
Trinitarian with this guy.
Yeah, I think actually it should be
Yeah.
quite easy
Then
probably
rehollow
for
Echo. Boom, boom.
Sneaky
over
Snake to
here.
get more army
Mhm.
points killed.
Kill this Trinitarian.
Shuya is about
Assume
the
that
same
happens.
price as
Then I
the
can-
Trinitarian.
The idea is to get a pitcher. I might have to kill this turret first, but whatever.
Yeah.
Spend an order, move here, and then pitcher.
Yeah, if Sneaky
here,
Snake just kills McMurrow,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
break the
he
loop.
will be ahead
Yeah.
in army points as well.
But
Yeah, because Lobo has lost Shujay, Barit,
no,
and
I know I didn't
McMurdo.
do it, 'cause I moved
Not a
over
lot
and
of
I
things
forgot.
died this game.
I had to
Yeah.
go straight back.
I think this is
Yeah.
also
in
a lot
order
due to the
to do
map.
it,
Yeah.
Because
I
it's
could-
quite hard to move
I
around
could have
and
actually.
uh,
No.
find lines of fire.
There's no way to
It's really
see
easy
where
to
I need
hide
see.
models in a
Yeah.
DC.
I mean, I could have won the game. You just tanked you tanked 3 or 4 saves, or 2 out of 3
Yeah.
saves here. Like that one Flamen Spear ends the game. Like I win if you fell that off Flamen Spear save.
I think
Yeah,
2 more
I mean, Lobo is now
his
discussing
Flamen Spears are damage
that the
3
Flammenspeer
or
on the Knight of Santiago
six.
was
Oh, 6. Yeah,
could have
so
ended the
mine
game.
basically took-
Yeah.
And I agree. That was very, very ballsy play.
No, worse because they're.
So is the
Yeah.
lieutenant actually also a
Oh, they're
specialist?
AP.
Yes.
Right, because
Oh,
they're
that's
all.
right, I forgot to change
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you rolled like a 5.
That is
Yeah.
that is very, very
Yeah.
difficult.
Of course, the
So,
like odds are against
but yeah, like that.
killing the
I mean,
Santiago, but still there is a
you play
reasonable
very
chance.
well. Played very cagey. It's a very good
Yeah.
game.
I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, we were both.
It's
we were
definitely
like,
a non.
How little can I
Just the fact
do
alone
for
that it's a
the easy?
non-zero
Yeah.
chance
I
is
like- I mean,
probably
you
worth
know,
taking it
as-
at that point.
Yeah.
You hitting me here, which is not very likely.
Yeah.
This is an extra specialist,
Yeah.
right? Which I could.
Yeah,
I-
I think that
And then my plan was I could have
the
actually
fact that
divided pack here.
if you had like
and
what you mentioned at the beginning, right? If you have 2
Yeah.
Shujays and 2 IRs,
crit reset with the Crux Knight,
then
so I
it's
couldn't kill the
5
Crux
pieces
Knight.
that you want to expose and shoot with
I
that
failed
are all
3 whip
specialists.
checks trying
Yeah.
to get stuff out of the
So a
penalty,
list like that
take
is
away
always
from
kind
me.
of in danger.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That first turn.
firstly they're specialists, but secondly they
literally
cannot do any
nothing,
classifieds.
and I lost a
Yeah,
specialist
at least
in the
not with their
meantime.
specialist trait, right?
Yeah.
Just sort of.
Yeah, this kind of list is a bit tricky in Firefight
Yeah, that was really rough.
because of that.
I mean, dice happen, right? Dice
Yeah.
happen. Like,
Yeah.
it happens a lot.
I think it's just like.
Are
the
they
way
calling
the
it?
Firefight
I
works,
guess
if
they're
you get
calling it,
unlucky with
so they're
Firefight,
probably not going to play Sneaky Snake's last turn.
'cause
I'm not
it's
just
like-
really sure
I'm
what
just
the
gonna
score
ask
is.
real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Did you guys just decide to
not
not play the last turn? Did we catch that correctly?
Yeah, that's
Just
correct.
he won 5-3 at the end of my turn.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
that's
Yeah,
let's go away from Skype and
Yeah,
we
I
can.
really
go
dude,
talk
I
to the
think
players.
your list is so cool.
Sure.
Though. Like, I think it's a very like it plays into, yeah, it's like a very it feels very Assassins in my opinion.
Oh, and the crit on the Raven Eye.
On the dot, well, and the dodge too.
Like if you don't, like if the crit dodge here, the crit dodge here, the crit reset here, like I can't overcome that. Like I don't get that many chances.
Yeah.
When you are critting multiple times on key rolls, that's what
Yeah.
wins the game. Because
Yeah.
if this Raven Eye dies, now all of a sudden we're like, if I kill one of these guys, we're tied on specialists.
Yeah.
I don't have to kill both.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Or like I said, you're hitting on like 6s or 7s here.
Whenever he shot the Shujay.
Yeah, like 8. He's hitting.
Well,
dodging on 14s.
The thing is, like, he's burst 4,
Yeah.
and he's hitting on 8s, and then he's also damaged 4 because he had the +1 damage.
If you hit,
Yeah.
I expect to die. That's not even.
Yeah. Yeah. It was more whether I hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I just needed to survive 1 round of fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they had Bing Bong.
Yeah,
Dang,
they
that's
dodged
nice.
14.
Wow, yeah, that makes it really toxic trying to kill them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think it was tough because both of our lists were like super cagey too, so that was also tough for both of us trying to crack it. I basically, like, at least my idea here was like, okay, his only long range gun is like an Asawira, and so that, like, I basically would just put my Trinitarians in places where I don't think you could take a good fight. But then you just you big brained the IRs and just started that was really smart. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, doing triangulated fire is big. Yeah, wow, that makes him so much better in my brain. So that was good.
Man.
Thanks for the game, guys.
Definitely some. Yeah,
no
there were definitely some hard dice there. Sorry, Lobo. The Crooks Knight resetting on a 1 was my fault because I called that.
Thank you.
I mean, the dice were not being kind to you, so I felt like a reset on a 1 was appropriately in order.
Par for the course.
Yeah, I haven't really seen dice that horrible in a long time.
Yeah. I mean, again, I feel like I've played against you before where you've had bad dice, but I feel like Firefight is just like a very restrictive mission in the sense that, like, it's really hard to play around bad dice because it's basically all about landing hits. So
yeah. And I mean, like I said, it was just, the first turn doing absolutely nothing to you, like absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And I lost a model. Like I was pretty sure I was going to lose the game after that turn. I'm surprised it was as close as it was, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Given, I mean, it hurt you. You just impetuousing into this repeater.
Yeah.
Oh, and then like I get a free shot at that, and I roll a 1.
Oh yeah, with the guided missile.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one thing I do feel. Well, actually, that's actually funny. Yeah, you're on 0 range spins there. That's funny. But yeah,
I'm on 15, so like.
No, yeah. I feel like it's GML is like interesting because it's so swingy. Like some games it feels like you can just like one shot everybody, and then other games it's 2 for 1s. It's tough. Yeah.
I mean, it's still a very effective. Like,
Yeah.
I killed this guy. He couldn't do anything about it, right? Like, I should have killed this guy. There's a good chance I kill this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, and forget the GML, just being able, like, 3 isolates and a spotlight, and I can't hit. He makes all the saves, and I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But like, but yeah, you can't go first and not do anything. Like, it's just too crippling.
Yeah, I think I agree.
But
what was your? Well, I guess I can ask you later, but I was kind of interested what you took as the second list, or if this is the only list you took.
I just changed it up. I had to change it up for countermeasures.
Yeah.
It's not much different, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like,
how are you liking, especially like the Shujay and IR? Because I feel like there were pretty weird takes in an N4.
I think they're excellent. I think if you don't crit dodge against them, or if you don't make all your armor saves, they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, realistically, I hit this guy. He's armor 3 becomes armor 2, so he's failing 60% of the time. Otherwise, I kill him. So that's like a 30-point model. I hit your lieutenant and another 30-point model. Again, you're saving on eights.
Yeah.
There's a real like that could have been 100 points, 2 specialists, and a lieutenant dead.
Yeah.
And so they're the upside of them is really strong. The downside is they're one die. So
Yeah.
there's going to be games where you just miss.
Yeah.
There's going to be games where the guy just makes all his armor saves. But on the games where that doesn't happen, they still put out the 2 EM mines.
Yeah. The two EM mines are very strong. Like, they
And
do a lot.
the IR, unfortunately, like this map is not good for the IR. I don't think.
Why is that?
Just because there's not enough like long. Like I got to be up on a rooftop, which means to see shit, which means I
Yeah.
can't really maneuver them around.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. This felt like a very close range map.
it is. It is a very close range map.
Yeah, I think this map was really tricky, especially for Firefight, because there are no long fire lanes, and it was really easy to hide everything really well in your deployment zone. So it's really
Yeah.
difficult to get to your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like sort of unhappy you took deployment, because I like to counterpunch with this
Yep.
list.
Yeah. I mean, it's the exact same logic for me too. So that's exactly why I did it.
And I mean, I had a chance. But having a repeater here first turn, like if you fail one or two of those saves, like
Yeah.
it does hurt you.
Well, that's why I love. I mean, literally in every single MO list, I take a Raven Eye and a Tech B, just because they have deactivators and like they're like 10 or 12 and 9 points. So it's like if I lose, they're gonna get spotlight, but they're gonna remove the repeater. So I'm fine with that. But yeah. Yeah, deactivators are really nice.
That was actually the first time I've ever seen deactivator used.
Really?
Yeah,
They're really good in N5. I mean, they're not like insane or anything, but they just do something really well, which is you can just get rid of a repeater in ZOC on like a 19. So yeah.
That's not really my concern in N5. Just I mean, that's great. It's good that you do that, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like the fact that I was able to isolate 2 more guys on this thing is sort of gravy. I'm used to this just dying.
Yeah.
The repeater goes out and it's an active turn use, and I do my damage in the active turn.
Yeah.
So the fact that you can deactivate it, I'm okay with that. But
It was 3 to 5, right? So you get defensive bonus. Because yeah, you asked me too.
I will end the stream now. So thanks again for the game, guys. It was interesting and
Yeah.
really close match to the end.
Hopefully it's a good game to watch.
Yeah, it was really fun game to watch. Even if the dice were a bit weird.
All right, well, have a good day.
Yeah, you too, and good luck for the next rounds in the tournament.
Thanks.